So hello guys. When it comes to content creation and then YouTubing in general, be it faceless or face channel, branding is very important. What I mean by branding is simply having a good profile picture, having a good cover photo, and then a good description is very important. And for that reason, in this episode 3 of our 30-day content challenge, we are basically going to talk about how we are actually going to brand our channel. This is basically having a clear profile, designing a profile picture using AI, and also the manual method, and how you can also create your cover photo and so on with the using AI and also a manual method as well. So guys, if you've been following this episode from this series from episode 1 to this episode 3, then let me know that in the comment section. So guys, without taking much of your time, let's get straight to today's video. Let me share with you how you can actually start with your channel branding before we get straight into the content creation aspect. So now guys, in the previous episode, we actually created a 100% dummy channel, and in order to crown this one, we're actually going to continue by customizing our channel name. So for that, we need to come over here and click on where it says create channel. Now where it says create channel, we have to come over here and see and the name. So I just come over. So in case you are confused of the name you actually want to pick, you have no problem. We have Mr. ChatGPT here that is actually going to help do that. So for that, let me just open up a new chat. Now I'm going to tell ChatGPT, I want to start a faceless YouTube channel where I make videos about on about success and motivation. So now where I say success and motivation, you can simply change it with your own niche. As for now, basically now that is great. It will give you this first answer. Now basically over here is going to give you some examples that you can look into and stuff. Now this is not what we want. What we basically want, after seeing that what ChatGPT gave you a decent answer like this that I was able to break into your niche. Now the next thing I want to do is simply tell it that kindly suggest some cool names for the channel. Now the first prompt you give to it is to actually see if ChatGPT understands what you are trying to get into. Now after that, you ask it to give you some good names. Now you say Fuel Fire, Rise Mode, Ambition Engine, No Excuse Nation, Limitless Drive. So basically, No Excuse Nation. Let me go with this first. If it's not taken, let me just copy it and then come over here. No Excuse Nation. Now let me try using it as my username as well and see. No Excuse Nation is not available. So I just got my username right now. No Excuse Nation 01. Now basically next up is simply selecting your profile picture. So now I'm going to click. Now for the profile picture, you can just use any motivational related stuff. So you can use illustration. Now you see you can basically use anything here. So all you have to do is simply search for just search for motivation. If nothing comes up, then you basically have to create one and then upload it from your computer. Now in order to create this, is basically easy, a profile picture. So come over here. Now first of all, I'll come over to ChatGPT. So basically just answer ChatGPT like this. Now you basically wait, it's going to generate an AI prompt for you to actually generate the profile picture for your channel. Now basically copy this prompt and then come over here and then generate the. So come over to where it says Leonardo, come over to Leonardo AI. Now Leonardo is going to generate the logo for us. So let me just open it up. Now basically click on where it says launch app. So now guys, this is simply the process you use in actually branding your channel. So basically we need to come over here and then just continue. So now basically we just wait for this AI to actually open up, then we are going to generate our channel profile picture. So now just close up this prompt. Now in order to generate a profile picture, all you need to do is simply Simply come over to where it says image, click on it. Now once you click on it, and then over here where it says type prompt, you paste in your prompt in it. And then next up is basically your profile picture size. Make sure you keep it at 1 by 1. And then style, I always prefer the cinematic concept, or you can go for creative as well. Let me just go for creative. And then after everything here, just click on it, say generate. Now it's going to generate some profile pictures for you that you can use for your channel. Now for some of you, in case you don't want this, you can actually go create your own logo as well. So at the end of the day, it's basically down to you to create what you want as well. You can use AI to create the profile picture, or you can basically go create your own logo as well. It's basically up to you. So I'll be using the AI method. So let's look at some of the ones it generated. This isn't looking bad. Let me just save it. And I just save as. So basically it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can always change it later on. So I'll just come over here and I click on upload. I'm just going to grab this in here. Now you can see this is our profile picture, and I'm just going to click on OK. Now our profile picture is set. Now you see next up is simply create channel. Now that is it. Our channel is created successfully. Here is the channel here, no excuse nation. Now the picture will come on sooner. So basically you can just click on where it says customize channel as well to go customize the channel. So come over here, you can see the profile picture is there. Now the next is simply the cover photo, which is the banner for the background. Now in order to create this banner, all you need to do is simply, you can just come over to Canva. Come over here to Canva. Come over to canva.com to actually create one. Now whilst you're waiting for canva.com, you can also come over to ChatGPT and say also generate a prompt for the channel banner. Now you also hit on send. Now you see it's also going to generate that for you as well. So at the end of the day, it's totally up to you. So you can use this AI method to also create the banner. So now guys, once ChatGPT generates this second prompt for you, just copy it and then come over to Leonardo, and then over here clear the first prompt off and then paste this fresh prompt, and then come over to where it says size here, which is image dimension, go for 16 by 9, and then click on where it says generate. Now it's going to generate another one for you. So now you basically wait for it to generate. Once it's done generating, you can take it and then go add it over on your channel. Now on the other side, we can actually use Canva as well. Now over here, let's just open up Canva. Let me just come over here and open up Canva. Now for those of you who would like to make a design yourself, maybe you have an idea of how you want to design your channel banner, there's no problem. You can actually use Canva to do that as well. Now let me show you exactly how you can do that. When I come over to Canva and the section here, simply type YouTube banner or YouTube channel art, either of them. So let me just go with the YouTube banner, and then let me just look through if I'm going to see the one that I actually like. Nature is in. This nature one looks good though. Let me just click on it. However, this is paid. Anyone that you see the crown on, know that it's paid. You have to pay before you can use that particular one. So this one is paid. Let me just close it off and keep going if I will see another. Even this one also is paid, but I'm just clicking on it to see if I'll get good recommendation. Okay, so this one here is a good recommended one and it's free to use. So I'm just going to take this one and then design that. Now basically, for those of you who like to do it manually, here's how you can also design for yourself as well. So basically here, you can just use here as your listing. So let me just change the name to the No Excuse Nation. Now I'm just going to bolding it. I just increase the size by pressing here until you are satisfied. Now the text, this is a very light text. Let me bolding it and I keep on improving it. Now there's a huge text gap here. I'm going to bring it together. Okay, this letter spacing, bringing it together. Okay, it's together now. Now I can just zoom it in, then make it bigger, and then place it right here. And then over here, I'm just going to duplicate this as well. Okay, let me just use this, no excuse, and then this be the excuse. Now I'm also going to make excuse a little bit bigger, and then bring it kind of together as well. Okay, and then make it, now this one cannot go bold, so let me just look for a different font to replace it. No, I don't want to use this. Let me try Poppins. Okay, Leaks pattern. So basically you can try any of the fonts you see here until you are okay with the one you have. Okay, so I'm just going to increase this, and then I'm going to remove this subscribe here, and then bring this one down. Now just highlight them, move them upward, and the background, let me just darken it a little bit, make it darker. Oh, okay. So the background elements, let me see. Now I'm just going to add a different rectangle to it, and then make that one to make it a little bit darker. So let me just come over to elements, and then drag a rectangle over it. I say rectangle is square. I'm going to drag it over it like this. I just want it to be a little bit dark so that the text can stand out. Now this one, I'll just change the color here to black. Now I should be able to lower the opacity, I think. Yes, come over here, opacity. I'm going to lower it a little bit. Now I'm going to bring this text forward. Okay, they're already in front. The text are already in front. So now this is much okay. I come over here, they add. So this is pretty much okay. Now you can just download this and I use it as a channel art. It's basically that simple. You don't have to complicate the channel art. Now for those of us that are also using AI generation, let's look at the ones AI has generated for us. Okay, AI also did some great generation here. Let me open up this. It's really nice. Now you see this also a discipline drive dominate. Now I'm just going to download this and I save as. Now you can come over here to your YouTube channel and then come over to where it says banner and then click on upload and then just put that over here. Now you can adjust it manually yourself. Now you see that with this one here, you are not going to show all on mobile device. Even desktop device might not get a better view of it. So to avoid all of this stress, let me just save the one from Canva and I click on download and I save. Now later on you can go continue your customization and everything to get what you actually want. Now I'm just going to save this one here from Canva. Now I'll come over here to the YouTube channel and then I'm just going to import that. Here is it. Okay, even this one is not that clear on mobile device, so I can adjust that later on. So I'm just going to save this now. I can adjust it later on by bringing the text a little bit closer. So for now, let's just save our channel like this. You can see on desktop device is very clear, on mobile it's not that clear, but that's not a big deal. We can always work on that later on. So now guys, now the next thing is simply our channel description. Now for that, we can come over to AI here and then tell it that kindly generate a channel description, and then hit on enter. We have this. Now I can just copy this, come over to our channel and then paste it in here, the description box. Now I have our description also ready. We have every single thing. So channel or, which is a link to your channel, you can also modify it by using the custom link that they provide. So okay, the custom one is already over here. So now next I'll just hit on publish. Now after that, come over to YouTube and then refresh. Now it will take some time, but then your channel ad to actually come up. You can see the other informations are not live yet, so you just have to give it some few minutes to hour, and then every single thing will actually pop out. So hello guys, now we are actually done with episode 1, which is setting up the YouTube channel, which is just creating the channel, and then episode 2 was basically about picking a profitable niche. Now episode 3 was actually about creating your logo, your profile picture, and then doing the branding, which is the background, and then every other thing in general. So now guys, this is simply the episode 1, 2, and 3 of our 30-day content creation challenge. Now for the next few days, which is the remaining of the days, we have to work on our content, how we can edit the content, and so forth and so on. So guys, hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like this video, and also tell me what you feel down in the comment as well. So if you have anything that you want to request or you want to ask about this series that is actually going on, which is a 30-day content challenge, let me know that in the comment section, and I'm going to hit you up as well. So whatever thing that has to do with this episode should be done in this comment section. Whatever thing that has to do with this series should be done in the comment section. If you have any other external question that is related to content creation, you can also drop it in here, or you can channel those ones to our WhatsApp group, which the link will be down in the video description as well. So guys, with this already said, hope to see you in the episode 4 as well. And in case you haven't watched episode 1 and 2, you can go watch them as well. So have a nice day. Bye.